Well, everybody, you might have saw or seen this handsome devil with a phenomenal beard, and he's going around to these little events that they're creating and teaching about what is money, what is the current form of money, what's the future money going to look like, and how blockchain is tied in. So they're setting up these events across the world. He was just with Bix Weir. Bix Weir showed up over there, and it was a real good turnout. And it's a couple day event on the weekend. And they've set up an EventBrite, which I will link, of course, on my channel for you, anyone that wants to go. It's going to be Saturday, April 7th, 11. Actually, the actual breaks and
So it's
whatnot. It's 11 to 2, and then from 4 to 7. So there's a 2-hour break in the middle, then 4 to 7 p.m. And then that's it for Saturday. And it's pretty much the same thing Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to kind of finish it off. It's going to be in Sarasota, Florida. Again, that's April 7th, April 8th. That's Saturday and Sunday coming up this next weekend. And I will be showing up myself. I'll speak for a little bit at some point, whenever they want me to come up and chat. And had a nice turnout last weekend, apparently, and I think the world needs to hear this kind of stuff. So if you want to come, meet me and see these guys and help them on their journey to educate people and tell them about blockchain, where the future's heading, I will be there both days. I've actually invited them over to the house for the weekend, basically, to stay and help them, not have to pay for hotel fees themselves when they can just hang out with old Snippy, for a weekend and that kind of thing. And then we'll just ride up to, or I should say down to Sarasota. And anyone that maybe is thinking of taking a little mini vacation or something, I'm telling you, Sarasota, Siesta Key Beach, there are some beaches down there. It's a beautiful beach area. But more importantly, the crypto stuff's going to be there. I'm going to show up, and all my friends and crypto people I've met in Florida, you're certainly welcome to come to. And again, it's going to be free. There's not going to be any charge on this event, other than we would just ask donations that kind of help these guys out. And I'm actually going to vouch for them, and also say that the money that they probably need to keep going and continue and to pull this event off, even if they don't reach those numbers through donations, I'll kind of step in there a little bit. But I think quite a few of you might want to come. It'd be pretty interesting, and a lot of people were asking them last time, hey, like, we doing it again next weekend? Like, is there more to this? Like, a lot of real useful information. So I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, Eric, but go for it.
All right. We're very early in this. We're 3 months in. December 16th, we officially decided. We started working on the website, started working on producing content, started working on the event, while at the same time traveling and the packing up our place and moving every week or 2 weeks. The silverware is in a new spot, and the running into walls trying to find the bathroom in the middle of the night. So a lot of that makes it tough. That adds a whole nother level of trying to figure this stuff out. But I've been studying money for 6-7 years and cryptos since late 2012, and Bitcoin back then since late 2012, and how it could be the next step in the evolution of money and how that would affect society. And so this event is, in some sense, a big commitment. It's a weekend long. It's a whole weekend. In another sense, we could make a college class out of it. There's a lot in here. And so we're taking a really high level. I have a cool picture of a whiteboard in Portland, and we put up a couple hundred words. And we could go into each of these words for an hour. Just Forex and derivatives and an exchange and Bitcoin and Ethereum. These are all big concepts, and we put a couple hundred words up here. But there's no way. It would take an entire semester. So we're doing the best we can to smash it down into a weekend and make it a journey that someone who's not familiar with this stuff at all can follow. And in 12 hours, go from what is money to what is Bitcoin to use cases to cryptos to the nitty gritty, and go home with some level of confidence that you can get on your computer and start participating and stay safe. And while at the same time trying to help anybody who's educating. If you're consulting, if you're trying to do your own education thing, we need a bunch of educators. There's going to be so much demand for people to help other people figure out what's going on. So we're going to try to do the best job we can of giving you some tools to help other people learn what's going on. and I think we have a lot to offer there. And then just networking. We're having fun. We're hanging out with crypto people, talking about big picture stuff and this humongous, crazy transition that humanity is starting to go through.
Yep. Excellent. All right, so everybody, if you want to come hang out with some crypto peoples like myself, Saturday, April 7th, Sunday, April 8th, you will have to RSVP for sure.
Yes.
In order to get into this, because there's only so much this particular room can handle that they're going to be hosting this event at. And if you don't RSVP, you might have trouble getting in. So do that. And if by chance this thing ends up like selling out, kind of a thing, I don't even know what I'd say. Like I guess it is what it is at that point. Just sorry about everybody who didn't get in if if you were coming. But who knows? I understand people have busy schedules, and there might be people who fly in to do this. There might be people who live in Florida. I know I got quite a few people that live in Florida that follow me and stuff. So we'll see.
We're very early in this thing again, and this would be our biggest one. But we have 120 seats in the room. We have someone showed up in San Francisco, thanks to you, Joe and Bix, who works for Cisco, teaching people how to teach, and he is helping us learn how to teach people better. So he's already made our event way better. And he's coming. So he's flying from California to Florida to come take part in this. So we've never had to do it before. We've always just said anybody's welcome. But at this one, we have 120 seats. You need to RSVP to get in the door. You'll need to show us your EventBrite to get in the door. And we're saying that if you're not there by 10:50 on that morning, then anybody else who's outside waiting, hoping that didn't get an RSVP, if you live in Sarasota and you don't get an RSVP in time, you're welcome to come basically be on the wait list. And if someone that does have an RSVP doesn't show up by 10:50, we'll open that up and fill any leftover seats.
Yep. All right, cool deal there. So we'll see you guys potentially next week. And those of you who show up, again, go to the site. I'm going to put the link up. I'll pin it in the comment section in my video. And you're going to have to register. And RSVP, it's free. Costs you nothing. But, again, donations for these guys will be appreciated, but not mandatory. And we'll see you guys then. So I'm going to stop this video right now.